Hey you guys, it's Craig. So I'm going to show you how to create a year's worth of content in just a few minutes. I've done a video like this in the past, but it is way better now. You literally don't even need to open up a spreadsheet. Everything is created in the AI writer. It is downloaded and then you immediately upload it into our import feature. As you can see, we have absolutely zero posts in our queue right now. And by the end of this, you will see that it will be full of a year's worth of content driving traffic to our main website. This is Charge Caps. It's our fake store that sells solar powered baseball hats. So let's jump right in. I'm going to show you the improvement and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So first thing you do is go to the AI writer. Next, you're going to click Start Writing. Once you're in the AI writer, the first thing you're going to need to do is figure out what type of a post do you want to be sent. So whatever you choose, it's going to replicate this into a year's worth of content. So pick something that would be a really good recurring theme that you would want to run through your channels through the end of the year. And these types of posts work better if they're either driving people to your website or driving people to a lead magnet, like sending them for an email notification or email newsletter sign up, a white paper download, something like that. So make sure that you have a really good call to action set up over here in your company profile. Our primary call to action is to send people to our website. So that's going to work great for this. What I'm going to choose for this one is industry specific tips. Just a few days ago, I showed you a video using industry specific tips where the new image generator does a really great job of creating realistic, photorealistic images. Now I'm going to show you how to do different types of posts that attach a link and it can be replicated 100-fold in order to get you as many posts as you want within this topic. So this technique works for any of the different types of posts, and I'll show you how in just a minute here. I'm going to choose industry specific tips. Our industry is mobile phone chargers, so I'm just going to leave everything as is. And initially, I'm going to have it create 10 posts. As you can see, 10 is the max it will create at a time. But what's great about this is you can create any number of posts as the initial run. And then what it does is it will just replicate those to generate a CSV that you can immediately import into our publisher. Super easy. So let's generate these initial 10 posts. So as you can tell, it's already copied this into my clipboard. I'm just going to paste this here and let's create 10 posts. It should already have the hashtags because that's what I told it to do. It should already have the call to action, sending people to our website. And what our system is going to do is we're going to parse this and it's going to create a separate column for the links. It'll include the link in the main message, but it's also going to parse that out and include that in the CSV for the import. So it attaches that link. And that's what's going to generate that really cool link preview on the social feed. So it'll show like whatever your primary image is on your website, and that title and description is going to appear in your feed. So you'll have a series of really cool industry tips along with a call to action to go and check out your website with a link in the feed. So now that you can see all 10 have been generated, what you want to do is jump back over here on the left. In the optional refinement section, generate images is how you would generate images for these, but instead I'm going to click on the generate images optional refinement and let's choose something else. Let's go with Go Bulk. Create a CSV with these and new posts ready to import into this software. So select that and it's automatically going to copy this into your clipboard and just paste it and it will go to work. So what it's going to do first is it's going to place all of the posts that it just wrote, like all 10 of those, into a CSV. So this first CSV is going to have all of the posts that it's already written. Now it's asking you, would you like me to create the next set of 10 and add them to the same CSV? That's the key to this. Just say yes, and it will repeat the process. Instead of creating 10 different CSVs, it's adding the new 10 to the existing CSV. So you'll end up with one download link that has all 100 posts. Now I'm going to be speeding this up just so you don't need to sit through all 10 iterations of this to get me to 100. Okay, guys, it just finished up our last batch. So now it says we have 100 posts for charge caps. All you have to do is click this button and it will download it to your hard drive. Now you can get out of AI Writer completely. You could do that by clicking here twice. And let's jump back into our account. And I'm going to jump into publish. I'm going to go to import and I'm just going to drag that download right here into the import feature and click add to queue. Right over here, you can just be mindful of what you're adding here. Like, we don't really need to add a call to action to any of these because we already included a call to action in the posts that ChatGPT generated for us. You can decide yourself if you want to repost these. It's already a year's worth, so I wouldn't. And the category that you want to choose is pretty important. Like, I can choose industry news, or I think I have tips in here. So we're going to choose tips, and it will assign that category to all of these posts. And hashtags we do not need to add because we already added those when we generated the posts. So now I'm going to add these to the queue. All done. And now you can jump into the queue and immediately go in and proofread and edit all 100 posts. So they're all here. They already have hashtags and they already have emoji. They already have calls to action and attached links going directly to your website. I just saved dozens of hours. So all of these improvements and tips for you guys are to help you become a confident creator. I want you to be able to jump into our software and just feel like you can take charge of your marketing, get it done quickly without it just absorbing all of the available hours in your day. So as you can see, I now have 100 entries and this is scheduled, like today is April 11th when I'm recording this. This is scheduled out to March 19th, 2026. That's almost a year, guys. That's pretty far into the future, over 11 months. And the way I have it set up in my schedule, just so you know, on Mondays, you see I have tips included. So because tips are included Mondays, it assigned it to every Monday and not here, not here, Thursday. So every Monday and Thursday, I've got my industry tips going out with links to my website. So I could include this in only one post a week. Like if you only want to post these on Mondays, then you're going to have nearly 2 years of content already in your queue ready to go. So anyway, I hope this helped you guys. Just let me know in the comments of this video. If you want to see the video I did on the image creation, please go to our Facebook group. That's where that is posted. And it is also added as a knowledge base article to teach you guys how to generate images using AI. Thanks a lot.